tell you a very interesting story. The man that you see here is Chanakya. He was born with a certain type of canine teeth. It is said that the person having this type of teeth will become a king later on. His mother was very worried that her son might be away from her. So she broke his teeth. One day he was at an almsgiving donation at King Dhanananda. The king mocked his teeth and his crooked feet. Chanakya became very upset and, in a fit of anger and irritability, he swore that he would destroy Dhanananda. While he was planning that and going through a forest, he saw a boy. He started training him to become a warrior. Many years passed like this, and this boy trained to become a very good soldier. And this boy that you see here becomes Chandragupta Maurya, who kills King Dhanananda and takes over the Nanda dynasty. Now the origin of Chandragupta Maurya is not very clear. Some people are of the opinion that Chandragupta Maurya was somehow related to the Nandas themselves, as he assumed the title of his mother Mura Devi, while some people are of the opinion that he came from a tribal background, the Mauryas of the Gorakhpur area. Chandragupta Maurya and Chanakya wanted to conquer Punjab, but they failed. It was only after Alexander left this region due to rebellions within his empire that Chandragupta Maurya thought that the opportunity was good enough to seize Punjab. So in the year 322 BCE, Chandragupta Maurya captured Punjab, and some years later he even captured other parts of Punjab and Sindh. Chandragupta Maurya took over Magadha by killing Dhanananda. How? After Chandragupta Maurya was victorious against Alexander in conquering Punjab, he was very encouraged to take over a whole Indian empire. So in the year 321 BCE, Chandragupta Maurya killed Dhanananda and established his own Mauryan empire in the region of Magadha. Now can you tell me by whom was Chandragupta Maurya guided? Dhanananda or Chanakya? Yes, it's Chanakya. But conquering the land was not limited only till Magadha. Chandragupta Maurya wanted to conquer many parts of the Indian subcontinent. For this, he waged a war against Seleucus Nicator, who at that time was in charge of the regions of Baluchistan, Gandhara, Kandahar and Kabul, which were present west of the river Indus. So, Chandragupta Maurya wanted to take over these lands. How did he take over these lands? He sent a huge army against Seleucus Nicator, and Seleucus Nicator in a pressure was forced to leave these lands and hand it over to Chandragupta Maurya. One day, Chandragupta Maurya and his officials were traveling, and on the bank of the river, he saw a beautiful girl named Helena who was playing with her friends. They both fell in love. They both began exchanging letters, and Chandragupta wanted to marry Helena, but Helena's father Nicator was against it. Chandragupta Maurya was enraged and waged a war against him. To put a pressure upon him, he sent a huge army. At last, the war started, and this was the time when Helena convinced her father to get her married to Chandragupta Maurya. But Chanakya opposed it, as he didn't want a Greek child to be the emperor after Chandragupta Maurya. Both promised that the Greek child would not, and later they sacrificed and got married. So now you see, by the year 300 BCE, how Chandragupta Maurya established his own empire, which stretched from the Hindu Kush in the northwest till Bengal in the east, and from the Himalayas in the north to Narmada River in the south. So this was the extent of the Mauryan empire under the rule of Chandragupta Maurya. So, in the final years of his life, Chandragupta Maurya decided to take up Jainism as he was very much influenced by the Jain scriptures and the Jain teachings. So, in the year 300 BCE, Chandragupta Maurya abdicated his throne. Why? To join the Jain monks for religious discovery. This was the time he took up asceticism and started devoting his time in studying the Jain scriptures and discoveries. A stone relief in Shravana-Belagola, South India, depicts how Chandragupta Maurya died. He died by Sallekhana, or fasting unto death. So now you see how the empire of Chandragupta Maurya was established. Firstly, Chanakya was mocked by King Dhanananda for his physical appearance. Then Chanakya started training a boy named Chandragupta Maurya to become a great warrior. Chandragupta Maurya conquered the land of Punjab and then killed Dhanananda to take over Magadha and establish his own Mauryan empire. Here you also see how Chandragupta Maurya married the daughter of Seleucus Nicator, Helena. And you saw how the alliance between the two kings, or Seleucus Nicator and Chandragupta Maurya, became a family bonding because these two people fell into love with each other. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon. You can also register for free at DeltaStep.com or download the DeltaStep app and get access to all our 5,000 plus amazing videos as per your school syllabus. Master each topic with our adaptive practice technology, get million plus questions with step-by-step solutions and unlimited mock tests. Get all your doubts resolved instantly. Learn via games and win amazing prizes like PlayStations and iPads. So at DeltaStep, learning is not just fun and easy, it is rewarding too. So register for free now.